Hello, this is Soledad with Canning with Sol, and today I am going to be showing you how to can cream cheese. This is one that I canned last month, and it is so easy to can cream cheese that you never thought it would be this easy. And it's gonna go so fast, but this is all it takes. When I first thought about it, I never thought that I would do cream cheese canned, but it's so easy. Like I keep saying, so easy. And all you need is cream cheese. I poured it here because I'm gonna be using it on another recipe, but that way I can show it to you how it's done. So all you're gonna do is you're gonna first, depending on what size you want. I do them in the little small ones because I use them for baking and for stuff whenever I need. Usually, one little pack fits in the half pint size. It's one package. Let me show you what I mean. For the next recipe that I'm gonna use a lot of these. So one of these fits into one of these, the little cream cheese. So I poured two here. So all you do is you wash them really well. I've already washed these. That's why 'cause I'm gonna do you for illustration, and then they're gonna be like this. But this is how easy it is. How I keep saying. So all you're gonna do is you're gonna stuff them in there as much as you want to put. Stuff them in all the way. Make sure they're washed and your hands are clean. Mine are clean. So you're gonna leave them with a half-inch headspace. Remember, the first line is 1 inch, the second one here is half an inch, and the third one is 1/4 of an inch. So whenever the recipe says 1/4 is the first one. So this one is half an inch. So you want to go up to here, and you just want to pack them as much as you can. The softer the cheese is, the better it is. So there you go, and then you just stuff it. That's really all you're doing. So you're gonna stuff it, and you're gonna. So whenever a recipe calls for stuffed cream cheese, you already have it. So there it is. You're gonna leave half an inch headspace, so it's up to that line. Then you know how I always say wipe them with vinegar. Anytime you're using dairy, you don't use vinegar because if you use vinegar, it's gonna curd, so it's gonna break and turn like not good milk. So all you do is you make sure that it's really clean from the top with a paper towel or a napkin, no vinegar. You can put water and clean it with water just to where the seal gets. Then you're gonna get your lid. People ask me what lids work better, and I've tried different ones, and I seem to like the 4 jar brand. The reason I like theirs is because they're thicker, and I haven't had one not seal that's a 4 jar. I have had some of the other ones not seal. Not all the time, but I do get some. So you just make sure your lids are washed. You close it up, fingertip tight. Remember, because it's gonna be water bath, and then half a moon. How I always say, which is 25, like 1/4. There you go. Then all you do is you bring the it's hot. It's not. I mean, it's not hot. I'm just gonna show you the steps because I already have a lot of them, but I'm gonna show you everything. So you fill it up with water. You notice how I have a small pot, so any pot will work depending on what size your jars are. So you're gonna have it in the stove, and it's once it starts boiling, that's what we call a rolling point. That's when you start your timer. So you've already filled them up. If you have a little rack that goes down here, perfect. If you don't remember, you can use the lids. So you line up the lids, you put in your cans like that. There you go. All of your cans are in there. Then you cover it up and you don't pour any vinegar here either. Remember how I say they'll turn kind of hazy? That's okay. Anytime it's dairy, no vinegar. So then you're going to put them to boil. Once it starts boiling, you leave them in the water bath for 20 minutes. Okay? And whether they're half pint or 1 pint, which is the 1 pint is this. So either the little ones, either this size, the little ones, or the half pint or the pint. They're both 20 minutes. So once the 20 minutes pass, you turn it off and they're done. So all you do is so you're just gonna stuff them, put them in here, cover them up. 20 minutes later, you take them out and you do the same process where you put them in your counter, you cover them up, and you leave them undisturbed for 12 to 24 hours. After 12 to 24 hours, they're ready. So you already have shelf stable cream cheese. How amazing is that? So I have about 12 of these. These are cream cheese that I canned last month. And look at how the texture is. They're not ugly. And I'm going to go ahead and open one so you can see them because I'm going to use them for another recipe anyways. That way I can show you how they look. So this one is sealed. It's been in my counter for 30 days. You're going to open it. There you go. This is the taste. It's soft. It's the same. And these have been there for a month in my counter. They haven't even been in the refrigerator. And they don't look, and it's soft. You see, this is the one that I had, and this is the fresh one. Look at the color. This one looks a little bit of beige, and this one looks really white. But texture-wise, this one is softer and creamier. This one is harder. So there you go. I'm making a mess, but that's okay. It's my mess. So there you go. And that's it. After that, you cool them down, you rinse them off, like I say, and they're done. Ready to be done. So I'll leave the recipe at the end so you can, if you want to try it, remember, fill them up, water bath, 20 minutes, they're done. And you'll have cream cheese. So if you find it on sale, like I always say, buy them, make a lot of them, and store them. This is something you use all the time. You use it for sauces, you chicken alfredo, for pasta, for desserts, for a number of things. It won't go to waste. Well, I hope you really enjoyed this class, and I'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget to like, share, and follow. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.